Very good afternoon. Thanks for joining us on eNCA. Let's start with this. Former Athletics South Africa President Leonard Chuene has died at the age of 68. Chuene was a Comrades honorary member and green number runner. He completed 12 Comrades, earning 1 silver medal and 11 bronzes. He was honored with an honorary lifetime membership in 2001. Chuene was a key figure in Caster Semenya's early rise to the international stage. We are joined now by the Comrades Marathon Association Chairperson, Cheryl Winn. A very good afternoon, Cheryl. Of course, it's very sad news that we've lost a former Athletics South Africa president. Your thoughts on just the man that he was and what he brought to Athletics South Africa?
Well, good afternoon, and thank you very much, and good afternoon to the viewers. I knew Leonard probably for about the last 25 years. There was a time when we, were in almost daily contact. Leonard Chuene and his, we used to call him almost his sidekick, Werner who also very tragically passed away about 5 years ago in a violent shooting home invasion. They were very much amongst the chief protagonists behind the transformation of athletics. Our relationship goes way back, and I think when it's always said when any Comrades Marathon runner passes away, when someone who, like Leonard Chuene, who not only ran the race 12 times, he was the chairperson of his own athletic club, Deep Coop Athletic Club. He rose through the ranks to become the president of Athletics South Africa, and that he was such a driving force behind the transformation of athletics in South Africa. The other thing that Leonard is to be remembered for is that together with Benani Sandani and Boyce and Tulwani, they were very, very visionary in that they were the founders of the Soweto Marathon, which today is considered, such an iconic race, one of the big five in South Africa, and probably one of a pilgrimage for many people, and it has so much meaning in terms of the history of this country, and it's always a sad day when someone passes away. We certainly pass on our condolences to his family, his friends, to the entire running community, to the runners of Soweto. He made a great contribution to the sport, and yes.
That's wonderful, Cheryl. People who support and are passionate about athletics love having their own in leadership positions and, of course, influence in the organization. Other noteworthy achievements that you can mention that, of course, Leonard might have achieved in his lifetime?
Well, I think it's quite noteworthy to have completed 12 Comrades Marathons. And his fastest time was 7:19:25, which is, that's no mean feat to run a silver medal, especially at the age of 38. I think it's really that his contribution was broad. It was from club to provincial to national level to international level, and I think that what he's left behind in terms of his legacy, the Soweto Marathon, I think that's what he will be remembered for. He is one of probably only about 3 or 4 people. Comrades Marathon normally only awards honors with life membership to its own members. It's very exceptional for Comrades Marathon to have honored someone who was not a member of the CMA, and it was because of the tremendous support that he gave to the Comrades Marathon and the deepest appreciation at that time.
All right, fantastic. That was Comrades Marathon Association Chairperson Cheryl Winn just speaking on the man that was Leonard Chuene. All right, up next is Inside Sports with myself, Arthur Buanakawa. See you shortly on eNCA.